Dudes, shirts are in. 5 weeks. We got shirts. The Maniacs Garage official t-shirt. There you go. Nice. One for you. One for you.
Yeah, thank you.
One for camera guy. Got a couple different colors. Hey, if you guys want to get one and support us that way, we would really appreciate it. You can get those by going to our profile, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, or on YouTube, and go ahead and pick one up. So thanks guys for following us and for being interested in what we're doing over here. We're gonna keep working on this thing today. We're gonna tackle this front roll pan, front valence, now that we have more tools to shape. So we're gonna be working on that today. Matt's probably going to be starting to weld up the trunk floor back there that I was working on last week. And then we actually have to make a quick frame for the shrinker stretcher. Easier said than done. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You guys ready? Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna make it out of wood. We're gonna make a drift wing out of wood for this thing.
Yeah, 2x4s.
We're gonna use the base that I got. That's that nice heavy stock. And then for the top, I have this it's about 5" by 12" piece of flat. So that's gonna get welded to it right there. All right, and then our two tools are gonna get mounted to it up here with the bolts. So to make this front roll pan or front valence or whatever you want to call it, front spoiler, you know, we're gonna start with a piece of flat sheet metal. It's gonna come onto here like this. We're gonna probably go about 5 inches down, and we'll have about a 1" lip under it. Okay, so you need, if you just go straight like this with no lip under it, then you just got a flimsy piece of sheet metal. We could put a 1" break in it like this, boom. So now what you got is you got some strength to it, okay? But now because you have this straight edge down here, when you come around the corner, you're not going to be able to make that corner with that bottom piece like that. So we got this cool shrinker. It's actually 2 tools in one. You can either shrink or you can stretch. So for shrinking, you put this into the shrinker right there. Let's just go show it actually. Yeah, so this is actually the stretcher, but for all intents and purposes. So what this does is it's got these teeth down in it, and when you push down on it, it literally will take this and it will scrunch it together. So this would actually make it curve outward. The other one would make this shrink, and then we'll actually do it on a real piece of metal, but that's what this is just awesome for. And then you end up with a really nice finished piece, strong, and then we're actually going to be bolting our splitter on the bottom of this too, so it's going to have a real nice mounting surface for that down here. Okay. And our bumper brackets go all the way down to the bottom of this too. So
somebody call for a photo shoot.
So I wasn't gonna do anything else to this here originally, but I figured, you know, it probably will look better with some sort of a plate over this. So that's still the BMW down here, and I don't want to weld something on here because I want to be able to get to this. These are the cabin air filters, and now that we're gonna actually have fully functioning windows, because that's kind of where I ended up with, it's gonna have AC and heater, and you know, might as well use all the systems on the car. So we'll be able to replace the filter here for the cabin. I want to do a little cover for this. So what I was thinking was we start with a 3" piece going this way. It'll bump up to 2.5 inches, so we'll end up cutting the bottom. Bumps up to 2 inches, stays at the 2 inches, goes back down to 2.5, and then down to 3, and it goes all the way to the end. And what I'm thinking is we'll actually have it a 1/2 inch longer, and that piece will be bent over with the new brake that we have. And then what I'd like to even do is actually do a little finish. We're gonna roll it in right here because we got a shrinker. I don't want to use that.
I'll use the grinder for that.
These settings are bad at. I still may consider cutting the shock tower and bringing it up, because then I could go ahead and bring it up an inch or two. I got plenty of room inside here. That would drop the car. It would still mess with the geometry on the suspension, but it would technically still give me full travel, which would be really nice on these really wide rims with super low pro tires. So to have some travel when you hit something unexpected, you know, it's going to have room to come up. Because the problem with lowered suspensions is you're limiting that travel. No matter what you do, you end up limiting the travel, and they're stiffening it too on purpose, you know, for performance, right, for handling. So it's a real stiff hit. And then typical springs for these cars, I mean, 1.5 inches, you know, I'm thinking. So even if we're to use like a mile, 1.25 inches or whatever they sell, we can do that, and then we can get another 1.5 inches out of here. Now we're actually getting down lower, still not compromising ride quality, because this thing is it's a little higher than I'd want it to be still. I mean, where it's going to end up. It's too high right now, but even where it's going to end up, it's a little too high in my opinion.
Does it?
I don't see a problem with that.
See how it's rocking.
What were we saying about the cameraman? What?
Anybody can do that.
Cameraman. Anybody can shoot video. I like it. I like it. That's going to be a really nice finish. Matter of fact, it kind of lines up with our side pieces.
I like
Which
it.
makes it really clean.
Yeah.
Really clean.
Cool.
Yeah, you can make metal right there.
Right on.
So I'm thinking that the intercooler's in here. And the splitter is going to come underneath it, something like this. I think I'm going to have it go in a little bit, come back out just for design purposes. It's totally off, but right there like that. But then this is the white piece, and then I'm even considering maybe running some 4-inch running lights right here. That would be kind of the matching design, you know, with the projector and the halo. So they have, these are 7-inch lights and those are 4-inch lights. And I think I can run those into that roll pin and probably look pretty cool. Maybe we'll run the struts too. So I'm gonna work on this piece right now, this inner piece. Start from the center, and I'll work my way out and go around. So right there in the center, we're gonna encapsulate that intercooler, and I think I'm gonna leave the bottom, like I said, open, so where this is literally gonna be the black, powder-coated black splitter right here that's sitting horizontally out. I think that's actually gonna have a really good look, and it's gonna have a nice function, you know, for the intercooler there.
So the kids don't hurt themselves. Next time I'll put this thing down.
Who keeps on plugging the stuff over here? Safety, safety! I want to work! Let's see if we can do that shrinking.
Yep.
I'll probably like start around here. And then we're gonna get it going. We'll see where we go with it, okay? Okay. Oh, dude, no.
They clear. They clear.
Oh, okay. Okay, but it's in our way, dude, here.
Oh.
Need it to be right here, real close. Put it right there to get it out of the way, because this is where the piece is gonna be moving around. Shoot.
That's all right. Well, we'll grind it off.
We'll see what happens with this thing. If we can go this way with it. See it move? Yeah. So stay out towards the edge. And this is going to be a tight turn, so we're going to probably stay right here within this the whole time. Yeah, we need to cut that off, dude. Sorry. Alright. Because look what's going to happen here is as we keep going right now.
I see.
And you got to be right, you know, here. It's going to be in the way. Okay, let's go check it. I know it's not enough yet, but I want to go over. Sure, it's getting there. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that is bad.
There it is. All right.
The other one.
You ready to make another one like that? So I just put this piece back on. It's got the little brake on the bottom now. So it's real nice. It's gonna connect up the brake on the bottom of this. Something like that. And then this is gonna go around, so I gotta still figure out where to start shrinking this so to make that turn. But now we got our intercooler ducting or intake right here. Nice. And then now we're going to be working on the actual roll pan, two halves. I'm really happy with this. We got our piece. It's got the nice shrink right there on the 1-inch bottom lip. So this is our right side of the front roll pan.
Everybody pass right this way.
Working on this front roll pan, and I just don't like how this is turning out right here by the intercooler intake. It's too sharp. So I'm gonna make a couple of pieces out of this flat sheet metal. I rolled it there on my little brake there. Just put 4 brakes in it. It's nice and gentle. You can grind it smooth. And that's gonna get welded in right there. Check out the new hat. New hats are in. Embroidered, pretty sweet. It's Thursday night. I have to come in and work on this thing because I just didn't like how this corner, this edge was coming out. It was just too square when we finished it on Saturday. So I came in tonight and I cut that corner off. I went ahead and bent a piece, a little piece for it, a little 1-inch piece, just rolled it, just welded that in right here. And then I added this bottom piece in. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna do that. We're gonna have the black aluminum splitter down here sticking out. And but I decided that it needs something over here. And I tried putting a straight piece in first. It just looked wrong. It looked like a piece of wood. So I went ahead and shrunk it, and it actually turned out really good. I like how it's dropped back a little bit, about 1 inch. On both sides. I think it looks really cool. We're gonna actually do something with that splitter to where it kind of follows it. And then we're gonna, I don't think I'm gonna leave my intercooler exposed. I think I'm gonna do some really cool, like large perf aluminum. I'm probably gonna powder coat it black. I'm gonna do the same thing in the grill, behind the grill as well. I think it's just gonna clean things up a lot better. But yeah, that's kind of how it's looking right now. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, it's coming along.